I want to quickly talk to you about comparison. We all compare ourselves to other people, and in today's world, it's becoming more and more prevalent in so many of our lives. It's something that we just do subconsciously at this point. We log on to social media and we immediately begin comparing things, even as simple as our weekend with somebody else, some of our friends, saying who had the most fun, who got together with these people, what was going on here, what was going on there. And we even compare down to the likes that people are getting. Here's the problem. Comparing even on that level is so dangerous. It's not the game we want to be in, and it's very detrimental to each of our healths and just our well-being in our lives. It's something that I want to talk about because I think it's something that all of us need to change. We need to stop comparing ourselves to others and start focusing on our own craft, who we are. Each of us have been uniquely made, and I believe uniquely made by God, and because of that, He has a purpose on each and every one of us, but it looks different, which means that the influence that comes with it is also going to be different, or the fun or the challenges that come with it, it's all going to be different and unique to us. But when we stop focusing on comparing ourselves to other people and start comparing ourselves to us, to our inward reflection, to looking ourselves in the mirror and saying, who am I supposed to be? Am I being that person? You're going to end up being in a much healthier place. And I'm going to use an example of this. I love a lot of public speakers, but one of my absolute favorites, someone who's been pouring into me for years, I love listening to, is Brendon Burchard. And if I compare these videos I make with his videos, it's a level that I'm never going to reach because I'm not Brendon Burchard, and I have to be okay with that. To decide, you know what, I'm Alex Sanfilippo, so I'm never going to be that. But if I start comparing myself to that and saying, all right, I got to start making videos the way he does and start sounding more like him and reaching people like he does, he reaches millions of people with each and every one of his videos. I reach maybe 20 or 30. And if I start looking at that and letting that discourage me and keep me from what I'm doing, or start trying to be somebody that I'm not, like trying to be a Brendon instead of an Alex, that's going to cause a lot of problems for me. I can't do that. That's not okay for any of us to do. Because here's the deal, be yourself because everyone else is taken. And also, think about it, you suck at being everybody else, but you're great at being yourself. So stop being something that you're not. So many of us put on this filter of, I want to look like this. I want to be this big time entrepreneur. I want to be this great athlete or this great business person. And when we do that, again, we're not being true to ourselves. The best thing you can do is be authentic with yourself and let other people see that authenticity through your content, anything you release, any conversation they have with you, because that is going to be ultimately what helps people. So back to this whole concept of just focusing on our own craft, not focusing on other people or on being like somebody else. The best thing you can do is spend time with yourself, reflecting on your life, seeing where you want it to go, and then not comparing. If it means you have to get rid of social media, get rid of it, because it's not worth it if you're going to compare yourself. An example, this video, once again, it might not reach a lot of people, but here's the deal. I've come to terms with this, and this is my mission, my vision. If I help one person with this video, it was worth it. We always have to be looking at that for our own lives. If this reaches one person, helps one person, it was worth it. I don't need it to reach the masses. I don't need to be the next big name speaker or the next big name public figure that's going to help people on a mental health perspective. I don't need to be those things. What I need to be is Alex Sanfilippo, who's focused on helping change one person's life, because if I do that successfully, it was worth it all. So I want to challenge you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Start comparing yourself to you. Focus on your craft. Think positively. Add value to the world around you, even if it's just for one person, because it is totally worth it.